decision to do this. It was very spontaneous, very out of the ordinary, and I'm obsessed. Today I am driving from Phoenix, Arizona to Sedona and Flagstaff, and then I am going to, where am I going? LA. I'm so excited to go to LA and Santa Barbara, but I have so much I have to do before. Today's gonna be a really chill, slow day. I have stuff I have to go do, like errands I have to run, but it's gonna be a really good day. So really the only thing I have to do before I leave is like put everything into my car. I really want to make some breakfast, so I'll make some bacon in a little bit, or I may not. Actually, I think I will, because I have like 4 pieces of bacon left, so I think I'll just cook the rest of my bacon so that it doesn't like go bad over the weekend. You know, since I just have 4 pieces, might as well. But last night, whenever I was packing up all of my junk, I told myself that I wasn't going to bring any crafts, and I know whenever I get on that train and I'm, I don't know, 3 hours in, I'm gonna really wish I had some yarn. So one project that I've really been wanting to make, because I just haven't made one in forever, is a beer can hat. And if you see these beer cans behind me, I want you all to know I bought them specifically to make a hat. And also I have an idea to make a tote bag. So I need to find out how to completely flatten the cans once I cut them out, because if I make a tote bag, I don't want them to be curved at all. But for a bucket hat, it can be a little curved. So I really want to make a PBR bucket hat first. Like, I think that's my first hat that I make. I've already cut out like one Coors Light can. Let me show you. Just kidding, I can't find it. It's really not that big a deal. But since it's the 4th of July, I really want to do like red, white, and blue. So I'm gonna be using these cans, and I really think it's gonna take maybe 6 of these, because on each can there's 2 ribbons. So I think it'll take 6 of these, but I'll cut out 4 cans and we'll go from there. So I need to cut out I just need to cut the cans up before I leave, because I really don't want to carry 4 beer cans on the train and they're like, what are you doing? And then I have to explain to them, actually I'm crocheting. Like, it's not going to be a good conversation with the train conductor, attendant, whatever. What do you call somebody who goes to the trains? I don't know. But I have 2 cans out here. I need to go find 2 more. And then they don't have to be perfect. Like, I can fix them on the train, but it really doesn't take that long, so I might as well just do it all here. So I'm going to do this over the freaking bathtub, which is kind of a bad idea, because like if I get little shards of metal in the tub, then I'm gonna step on them when I'm barefoot. Like, Kayla, what are you thinking? Anyways, but it's fine. I'm gonna end up recycling all the metal, so I have this box from something that I bought, and I've just been putting the metal in there. I think I'll just sit on the side of the tub and cut it out into there. So the tools that I'm gonna be using is this thingy. My dad is gonna say, that has a name. I'm gonna say, I don't care. And then scissors that I don't care about. Actually, I'm convinced that the more I cut out this aluminum, that it's going to sharpen the metal. And then a switchblade. Is this a switchblade? No. This is a box cutter. My dad also does not like that I'm using a box cutter for this, because he said that the blades are too thin. And I haven't had a problem yet, and I've actually done this like in the past, so it's totally fun. It's totally fine. If there's anyone out there who wants a real in-depth tutorial of this, I definitely can give one, but it's pretty self-explanatory. I'm using this thing to take the lid off, and then eventually it will like, there we go. This is the most satisfying part. Gosh. But then it'll get to this little part right here. Do you see that little cut? Well, I have to trim it from now on, or it will cut into my beloved piece that I want to cut. So, oh gosh. I've never cut out a PBR with some beer in it. Ew. Yeah, if you're doing this, just make sure you rinse it good. That probably was water, because I'd be rinsing these. I'd be rinsing these hoes, you know what I'm saying? I love cutting aluminum. It's just so satisfying. Oh, I had a dream last night that I was married to Harry Styles, which I never dream about that. Like, I am not a Harry Styles, like, stan or whatever. Like, I'm not a Harry Styles hater. I'm just not a Harry Styles stan. But I had a dream last night that we were married, okay? And I had, like, a friend that was starting a podcast. And I think, okay, I know exactly why I dreamed this. Because a few days ago, I saw a video of him, like, making out with some girl in a bar, and everybody, like, a bunch of the comments were like, oh, he's been unemployed forever, like, oh, like, whatever, like, he's a nobody now. And I'm like, what? Like, nobody actually said he's a nobody now, but in my, like, that's how it was being interpreted, whatever. Anyways, so I had a dream that he was a quote-unquote nobody because he had settled down, got married, and had 4 kids. We had 4 kids, brother. 4 freaking hooligans. Okay, it was really weird. At one point, I was on my way to giving birth in the back of, like, a gator. You know what a gator is? Yeah, that was weird. Don't know. Don't know what happens there. Don't know why I was dreaming about that. I'm not even, like, seriously, I'm not, like, a big, like, oh my god, Harry Styles. Like, that's just, like, not my thing. I mean, I'll listen to Harry Styles, don't get me wrong, but I'm never drooling over the man, you know what I'm saying? But I guess this is a sign that we're gonna get married. I guess it's a sign. This is so fun. So fun. Because I am doing this, that means I'm gonna have to go get yarn. So, just another excuse to go to Michael's. Eee. I do have some yarn, but it's like sparkly blue, and I don't know if sparkly blue is the vibe, but that might be exactly the vibe. Ew, this can is sticky. I have to soak it in hot water before I leave. Okay. So here is the little piece of the can that I have. And this is like the fresh corners. And then this is like I just curved the corners off because I don't want the corners to cut my yarn or cut me. So, or cut whoever is gonna wear this hat. I don't know. Maybe I'll sell it. I really would love to sell like silly one-off stuff like this, so maybe this will be a new thing. So now I have 4 more cans to cut, and it really doesn't take that long. Like, it took less than 5 minutes to do this. And then I think I will wait to do the little hole punches because I have a hole puncher and I hole punch like the sides and whatnot. I think I'll wait to do that on the train. Like, I don't really have to do that right now. Because whenever I do that, I sort of have to do some math in how, like, actually I'm gonna sit this in the bathtub and let these rinse, but I have to sort of determine how wide of stitches I want. So I'm gonna cut the rest of these out and I'll be back. I just left the little visitor center and the ladies are so nice. I got like 3 postcards, so can't wait to send those. But look at this. I don't know where I am, to tell you the truth. Oh, I'm in Sedona. I'm like on top of the world right now. Life is so good. I was originally going to meet up with one of my friends, but she is leaving Flagstaff at like 3, so I'm not gonna make it in time. But the lady out there like gave me so much, you know, insight on what I should be doing. So she gave me a map and she circled out a bunch of places, and I've never been so excited. I feel like a little explorer. Like, I've never really been a traveler, but all of a sudden I am. Like, solo traveling is so much fun. I don't have to be in Flagstaff literally until probably 8 p.m. So I have all day to do literally anything I want. So I love being off of work. I think if that was my view every single day coming out of work, if I worked at this little tiny coffee shop every single day and I cannot, and I saw them rocks staring me
dead in the eyes. I don't know if I could be depressed, you know? I feel like I'm in, what's it called? High School Musical 2, actually, so I'm about to sing Fabulous in the car and get my freak on. I'm not gonna lie. This is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my whole life. I just went in the Chapel of Holy Cross. Apparently it was built by a woman, which is the only reason I came, because the girl at the Sedona National... Oh my gosh. That was so Red Dawn. I don't know why, but I just feel like it's Red Dawn out here. Anyways, it was built by a woman, according to the Sedona something National Forest lady. It was actually so pretty in there. I didn't really like I don't know, I feel like there's prettier churches out there, but it was cool. I'm not Catholic, so it didn't really mean that much to me. But I did get some postcards, so it's just, this is like surreal. And I'm looking at these mountains right here. Like, these mountains are so big. Like, I'm speechless. I have no idea how to explain this. It's the most surreal feeling. I feel so insignificant and small, but in like totally like not depressing way. I'm just glad I'm finally seeing red dirt again. It feels like there's life here, so. I think I've come in the very only rainstorm ever, so welcome to Sedona. It's literally about to rain. Oh my gosh. It's raining in Sedona. Oh my gosh. I got to Flagstaff probably 30 minutes ago, and I drove by the train station, and yeah, and the AMTRAK like lobby wasn't open, so I didn't get to go in there and ask him like, hey, like when do I need to be here, whatever. So I'm gonna get there. I think this train station lobby opens, it's at 5, so My train said it was delayed, even though originally it wasn't going to leave the station until 8:40 something. Now it's saying like 8:30 something, which is like totally fine. The arrival in LA is looking like it's going to be an hour early, so that's like totally no big deal. Awesome, perfect, whatever. So I'm thinking I'm going to go in here, get some food because I'm kind of getting a little hungry. I got to go number 2. So I am pulling up to Oregano's Pizza and Bistro. I saw somebody on the internet say that they got a salad here, so I'm getting a salad. Whoa. Yes, I need to work on some work stuff. I need to make a call to someone. I'm having some issues with UPS. One of my customers' packages got stolen, so I need to call UPS and be like, give me my money, ho. So even though I don't know if I got insurance, which really freaking sucks. Anyways, yeah, I'm like loving it here, and plus it's like 70 degrees. I looked on my car dash and it said 64 whenever I was driving through, I don't remember what that state park was called, or it was like Cocosino. I don't remember. It was some like national forest. It was so pretty, and it was raining. It was gorgeous. Anyways, so let's go get some salad. I'm like craving a salad with an avocado on it. That was quite literally the best place I could have chosen ever. Food was good, 10 out of 10. Music, don't even get me started. Vibes, perfect. Sweetie little, what's his name? Stupid Logan. Sweetheart little, what is the word? Waiter. Great experience. So my train has been delayed about an hour, which is like totally fine because the arrival time is actually an hour before it was supposed to arrive, like in LA. I don't know how that works, but I'm out of breath. So I've got some time to kill. Okay. I don't know what time zone I'm in, if I'm gonna be honest. I think the time zone changed somewhere. I don't know where the time zone changed, but I think it changed. Which is okay. I don't know what time zone I'm on right now. I'm really confused. I'm in Flagstaff. I'm pretty sure it's the same as Phoenix, but I'm just confused. Anyways, so I've got some time to kill. I think I'm gonna find a thrift store. I definitely need to get some work done on my something. I need to post on the story. Actually, I need to do that right now. I totally forgot about that. Yeah. Okay. Alright, let's get this party started. I saw a Goodwill, so I'm gonna head to that Goodwill. And then I'm gonna find somewhere to just like sit. I wanna draw on my iPad. I'm so glad I brought it, but I wanna draw on my iPad. Like a little iPad kid. Like the iPad kid that I am. And yeah, hopefully I'll be safe at the AMTRAK station. But we'll see. Alright, love you, bye! No, I had to end up here. I just got out of this little like antique store. I got a little Ford Times like magazine. I didn't know they made these, but it looks like they only made them in like 60s to the 80s. So I think like the earliest one I found was like 65 and the latest was like 79. Maybe they went into the 80s, I really don't know. But I could just picture this like framed in my house one day. It's so cool in Americana, and it's 4th of July, Cajun style. Love it. And then I also got, where is it? Oh. I got an Otis Redding CD. I am like so big into finding like physical media because I think we all crave physical media. So let's see if this thing works. I also have my CD case from whenever I was younger. Right now, let's see what CD I have in there. Miranda Lambert. Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. Ah! Okay. I want to play Sitting on the Dock of the Bay. So. No disc. Bro, what if I... I feel like, I don't know when this song came out.
feel like it's 1965. Otis Redding just released a new album, and I am listening to this for the very first time. So I just got out of my probably second or third experience in Sprouts. I went in there for snackies. So I'm kind of expecting the food to be mid. Hopefully I'm wrong. And I'm gonna try the food either way. It really doesn't matter. But let me show you what I got. I got a vintage cola, Olipop. I had an Olipop this week for like the second time in my life probably. And I had the cream soda one. And it was like so good. So I have really high hopes for these two. I think I've actually had this one now that I'm thinking about it. I have got the classic root beer. I also got some cheddar whales. I'm thinking maybe this will be like healthier than like goldfish. And I was trying to get like a balanced snack options, you know what I'm talking about? So this is my salty. This is sort of like it's gonna be my sweet. Yeah. They had like 5 for $4, these little like gummy bears, and they feel like gummy bears. The girl at the counter was like, are those like mini? And I was like, I have no idea. Don't ask me questions. And then, if anybody knows me, you know that I have to consume chocolate within 24 hours or I spontaneously combust. So I got these chocolate, like, oatmeal bars. I'm really hoping that these are good. Every time I eat, like, a protein bar, I want to throw up. And that's because I had a really bad experience with a Lara bar. Maybe I was, like, 12 years old. We were kayaking, and it was horrible. I was like immediately nauseous as soon as I put it in my mouth. So I'm gonna just, you know, let's see how many I got. Hey, how you doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Also, the woman at the counter, she was like, she complimented my bag. And I was like, thanks. And she's like, is that like a lunchbox? I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go on a train, and I just wanted to like fit snacks in here, see what fit in here. She's like, oh, cool. She's like, the train? I was like, yeah. She's like, where are you going? And I was like, I'm going to Santa Barbara. And she was like, Santa Barbara? Like, good luck. And I was like, uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. And then she sort of just like, and then I was like, yeah, I had to just stop in LA first. And she was like, LA? Like, and I'm already weary about LA, but I really didn't, you know, help my fears or anything. So hopefully, I don't know what that means, but the train station looked clean. Like, the train station looked okay. So I'm hoping that everything's gonna be fine and she's just a hater. You know what I'm saying? Can't wait to get back at 4 a.m. Actually, 3:19 a.m. here on Saturday and tell her that she was wrong. Anyways. Also, I have my little things for my PBR hat that I'm gonna make. So excited. They're like mixed up. I have like good expectations for this train. I think that it's gonna be an 8 out of 10 experience. Okay, it could be a 7, but I don't think it's gonna be below that. I think the only problems that I'll ever have is gonna be whenever I'm at the train stations. I think the trains itself is gonna be fine, but the train station might be bad. So, but like, people have been posting cutie little videos of freaking the trains, and like, they look okay. Like, I just don't think it's gonna be a bad experience. I think people just like have a bad idea of trains in their head, but like, it's fine. Also, my mom just texted me and was like, oh, are you where the Sister Wives are? I was like, no, like, they're in Utah. And she's like, no, it was filmed in Sedona. I was like, what? Didn't know that. So on Saturday, I think I'm gonna have to go find their old homes. Yeah. Anyways, all right. I was thinking about going to this Irish pub that I just saw because it's kind of rainy, like, it's kind of like gloomy. So I think I'm gonna go in there and yeah. 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 I actually see how Michael's right across the street. I think I'm gonna go in there and get yarn for this just in case, because the yarn that I have, like, I think I have enough. This is probably half an actual ball, but like, I really don't know, and I don't want to test it because this is from Joann's, and Joann's is deceased. So there's actually a Joann's right there, but I don't know if it's open.
There's a Joann's right next to Michael's. Like, that's so weird. That's like Walgreens right next to a CVS. Like, what? Anyways, all right, so I'm gonna keep this in my luncher box, and then hopefully it's gonna be fine. Like, I think that my experience is gonna be good, and I'm telling you, I think that it's gonna be my new like preferred form of transportation. It kind of sucks that I'm starting it off like going to California, and it's funny because that girl doesn't look like a conservative. She didn't look like a Republican, and she's saying like so like everybody knows California sucks. I'm just thinking that Santa Barbara is gonna be prettier than LA. Anyways, my skin's kind of clearing up, not gonna lie. Okay, wish me luck. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but love you, bye. So I'm in my beloved Michael's, and this color is like the exact color. Kind of looks different on camera, so let me look a little bit more. Okay, so what are we waiting? I'm about to get on to AMTRAK. Oh, are they praying? Live, laugh, love. I just filmed the entirety of like my first little moments in this room, but it's like totally fine. I missed it. But anyways, so I'm in my room right now. I found that there's a light up the top. I'm trying to talk slowly. It's about to move. Shut the front door. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Life is gonna be so good. It's literally about to start moving. It's literally moving right now. So breakfast is at 5 a.m. tomorrow. The girl just came on. It was like, have a good night, whatever. I'm like so excited. You have no idea. We got 2 free waters. It's actually pretty spacious. Like I'm 5'6" on a good day. This is how tall I am. Okay, there's a fan. That's great. This is how tall I am if I stay on the bed. So like, it's good. It's a good size. There's like a little like closet area right here. And then there's like a little mirror. I'm gonna find the bathrooms somewhere. I can adjust like the volume level of the announcement.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Michael in the cafe. For those of you who just joined us, the cafe is located lower level, sightseeing lounge car. Cash, credit card, and Apple Pay are accepted for payment, whichever works best for you. The night cafe will be open until 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock tonight, cafe will close for the evening, and then we'll reopen in the morning at 5 o'clock. At this moment in time, Post Cafe is once again open and serving. Lower level sightseeing lounge car. Cafe will be open until 10 o'clock. I think
I'm gonna put my PJs on and then sort of adjust my bed. I got like there's 2 blankets, and I don't think I'm gonna need both of them. I'm not a sheets gal, so I'm not gonna use those. We have 2 pillows, which is great, and then it's kind of like there's enough room. Like it's totally fine. I need to get my plug on. There's a light up here. There's a light up here, which is great. And I guess it's for like hangers. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know what that's for. Actually, there's a little coat hook on both sides. Yeah, I can push to call, and then I can adjust like the air in here. This is great. Like I'm living my best life, and I'm so excited. I wonder if this table can come out. I don't think the table can come out whenever. Okay, the table can come out when there's a bed, which is great, so I'm gonna be using that soon. It's actually great. Okay, I'm gonna put PJs on, and then I'm gonna go explore. I just got back to the train car. I have my beer, my nightcap. This was an $8 beer, so I will not be drinking a lot while I'm on this train. And I'm glad that I brought snacks because it's kind of expensive. The food down there was kind of expensive. This is so majestic. Oh my gosh. I have my PJs on. I'm about to put my hair in my curlers, I think. At least my silk cap. So, I'm gonna get all cozied up. Oh my gosh. We're headed that direction, so. That's all what a bag. That's all what a bag. I do want a bag.
got up. I did wake up a few times during the night, which was not ideal. It's a few minutes past 5, and I'm gonna go find some breakfast. I am gonna change into my like big girl clothes, so perfect.
Want to sit with someone who's just like.
So I just got back from breakfast. This is my spot. She reset my room. I'm gonna like clean up and honestly get ready to leave because I probably have like an hour left on the train. So I just need to like be ready to run away. I really didn't sleep that great, to be honest, but life goes on. Oh, definitely gonna wear some jewelry today. California dreaming on a winter's day. I didn't use these last night, and I probably won't use those tonight either. I don't even know why I brought them. I definitely want to like read my Bible before I get off the train, so I wrote my diary last night. It's actually really pretty. I have a bunch of postcards. I think I might write out some postcards. I wish I had stamps. I would mail them from here. Ow, that hurt. I'm gonna get ready.
Gas is $7.85 a gallon.
This is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my whole life.